Hello everyone, it's Trittany with the Crown and Castle Collective. This is going to be a pick a deck reading over little to no communication within your relationship. Maybe why you're in little to no communication, what kind of energies are there between you and your person of interest, whether that be in a relationship or just someone that you reached out to and haven't gotten a response from or just haven't heard from in a while. We're just going to kind of go with the flow with it, maybe tap into their energies and maybe why they aren't responding or reaching out to you in that kind of way. So that it will be for this reading. If you are interested in getting a personal reading from me, you can go ahead and email me. I do set up Skype sessions as well. It's $15 for 15 minutes, 30 for 30, 45 for 45, and 50 for an hour. Also, I am on Instagram. If you want to go ahead and follow me, I do free daily readings, just daily general energies. All those links will be down below, as well as for donations can go straight to the PayPal account. I'm forgetting something else. If you don't like the video, bye. Go click off. Give me a thumbs down on your way out. I really don't mind. If you do like this video and it is resonating with you, if you feel like I'm resonating with you as a reader, go ahead. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up, a comment to let me know how you're resonating with this reading and maybe what you're experiencing in the comments section below. So yes, I believe that is everything. I do have a few oracle cards already pre-shuffled and picked out for this reading already. But as far as the decks go, we have two options here. There's deck 1 and deck 2. This is the Tarot Mucho, and this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. So just go ahead and stare and intuitively pick whichever one is calling to you most in your solar plexus, in your third eye, in your heart chakra, whatever area you're feeling it, in your throat maybe, because this is a communication reading. Just go ahead and take a deep breath and whatever one calls to you more. Also, timestamps will be provided below if numbers do jump out to you more than the visuals. All right, drum roll. For those of you who chose deck number 1, we're going to go ahead and first see what kind of oracle cards you're dealing with. So why haven't you heard back from this person of interest? Why haven't you heard back from this person? Spirit, why has the viewer not heard back from this person? I'm not going to take that as well. Spirit, why has the viewer not heard back from this person? Why is there little to no communication? Okay, so for you who chose deck number 1, I feel like the person that you haven't heard back from, they have been busy. Okay, so it's ironic because we have this number 2, surrender. And right next to that, we have answer the call. So I feel like this person is like, although this person is very relaxed in the setting of surrender, I feel like this person has just been too either busy or just too non-confrontational. They could be busy within themselves doing internal work is what I'm seeing more here. This person is surrendering to not putting energy towards the connection maybe right now, because it's not appropriate. I feel like they are trying to work inwardly in order to construct a more healthy, balanced, and flowing conversation between the two of you. I'll get more into this as we go. Okay, so we also have number 15. Here are the Ancient Ones. So it's ironic. We have answered the call, and then we have here the Ancient Ones. So, like, they're definitely... I feel like for you, pile number 1, deck number 1, they may not be, like, completely engaging in a full conversation with you, but, like, they're not completely avoiding you either. Like, they hear what you're saying, but they're giving you just enough. Just enough. Nothing more through the conversation. It's just enough to answer your question, just enough to let you know that they're okay. It's just enough. This person, they're going through a phase. They're surrendered, they're laid back. They're going through a phase, but they're going through a learning phase, a healing phase as well. So this may be also, you may start to hear back from this person in the next new moon or the next full moon, whenever this video is coming to you. So underneath the surrender card, we have the 4 of Wands. And underneath answer the call, we have this 9 of Swords. Here, the Ancient Ones is the Hermit. This is the Virgo card. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, all earth signs. It's not sign specific either. Or we also have water here too with this Moon card. Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio. We also have, underneath follow the moon, we have this 4 of Pentacles. And this person, your person of interest, their energy is this 5 of Wands. And wow, right underneath that is the moon. Okay, so this person, they're not screaming. They're really not. They may be screaming internally. I do not doubt that. They're surrendering. This connection that they feel towards you is like very, very strong. There's a lot of red and orange in this, as well as with the surrender card. So they're feeling a lot of root and sacral energy towards you, a lot of deep-rooted emotions, perhaps like upheaval of that kind of stuff. This is an 11-11, a soul connection card. This person may have been overwhelmed by your connections, and the deep conversations that you were offering to them may have caused them to really have to go in and reflect within themselves, as I'm seeing their energy so far here. Wow, okay, yes. This is someone that you're in a relationship with, pile number 1, or someone that you are trying to make your boo, for sure. They're trying to surrender this relationship. This may be something that's completely magical to them. And in fact, you may not be talking to them, therefore they are not trying to talk to you either, because they have surrendered. Like, they're almost like waiting for you. They're laying there waiting for you to approach them, but they also have answered the call. Like, they almost want you to call them, really. They want to be the one to answer your call, is what I'm getting here. They want to hear the Ancient Ones. They want to hear you again. Maybe you guys always used to talk, and now things have gone stale as time has gone on through. Maybe you are dealing with your emotions and your moon, your hidden side, but it's definitely causing this person to reflect and do the same, because there's no communication going on, so they're being forced within with this Hermit card. And not hearing from you is really kind of giving them a little bit of anxiety and emotionally. This is the Moon card again. This is the second time that's out here. This person you haven't heard from, but they're definitely thinking about you, and they're definitely feeling you and feeling your energy and just feeling really emotional to you, because right next to this Moon card, we definitely have the Lovers. This is a Gemini card. I throw the signs out there because it might pique someone's interest, but they're not specific at all. They're definitely thinking about you, and maybe they want to make you your boo too. But like I said, this connection may have been so overwhelming. Their first energy that they were coming in with was this Five of Wands. That is a huge energetic movement and confliction. Just even with the Four of Wands, 4 to 5, like as your relationship progresses, even on the 5D, when there's not much communication between the two of you, there's still something brewing. That's why we have so much of this, so much red and orange energy right here. A lot of root and sacral. This is a very deep connection, okay? And not hearing from you is giving them a little bit of anxiety, and they're like, do I reach out? Do I wait for them to reach out to me? And it's really getting them in their head, in their feelings, but it's also causing them to evolve in a certain way. Maybe not hearing from you is causing them to self-reflect about how they give and take in relationships as well, because they may have been a hermit, just like in this card, not completely opposite, but kind of the counterpart to the Lovers. Okay, this is a single being, and this is a unity. So they're kind of alike and the same again with that mirroring. And we have 2 moon cards out here. So if you're not reaching out to them, pile number 1, they're not reaching out to you. But you're both definitely answering to yourself first, is what I'm saying. So I don't think anyone should be taking anything too personal if you're not hearing back from your person, pile number 1. And hopefully they're not doing the same. Or hopefully they're doing the same by not taking it personal. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Like I said, this person, how I said that they're relaxed, but it's almost as if for some reason they're surrendering to other callings, especially with this Four of Wands. Like they could be dealing with family or businesses, because we also have them in this Four of Pentacles energy, which is kind of just getting themselves stable financially as well. And that's next to the Hermit. Like they could be focused on their own foundations and their own structures. Physically, I'm feeling like they're definitely working on it in the 3D. I mean, we're all out here, really. Everyone's got bills now if you're grown. They're really working in the 3D, but they're in such a reflective mode here with all of these moon cards. Follow the moon itself. It's causing them to maybe feel unfulfilled in the 5D or in their emotional and spiritual well-being. And I feel like they get such a spiritual high from you with this Lovers right beneath it, right next to the moon. And let me tell you, you have the 2 of Cups here too. So this is a definite spiritual union. 2 of Cups and the Lovers. You, the viewer, I mean, you are here watching a tarot video. I think it's safe to assume that you may be more spiritual, more into the occult, more religious, just definitely more in tune to your intuition. Maybe your counterpart is not as awakened. And maybe when you two do get together and you do start to have these deep intellectual conversations, and even if you don't have like conversations like that, it's just the hits that they get from you, the energy that you give off is so deep and so spiritual and so profound from anything else that they ever experienced. I mean, they're kind of just waiting, hoping that maybe you'll reach out and come back to them. But it's unlike anything else. It kind of even makes them forget about what they were even doing or thinking in the first place, that's for sure. Like I said, they're working in the 3D, so don't feel like you're being ignored almost. Like they're definitely thinking about you. And they're always even trying so hard to focus on their work and not think of you. But even when they have all these other things to do around them, it's almost like you're around them, your presence, they can feel your energy. Maybe you both are being telepathically connected on the 5D, so just be careful what kind of energies and what kind of vibes you are sending to them if you're not hearing from them. Try not to send them a vibe of like, oh, well, they're not reaching out to me, but I'm just not going to talk to them. Like, don't be petty, okay? Send them love, send them light, be understanding. I mean, maybe you too, since I'm seeing a lot of mirroring here for this person that you're out of contact with, maybe you also need to go in and mirror, why aren't you reaching out to them? Like, I guess it could be like you don't want to seem annoying or like double texting and whatnot, completely understandable, but don't sit around and do nothing waiting for this person, because they are doing a lot of work, they're doing a lot of processing, and they definitely like you. You have the Lovers, you have the Two of Cups, you have two moons out here, and you also have an 11-11 Four of Wands. This is a connection, a genuine divine connection, soulmates, twin flames, super deep bonding, okay? Give this person their time, their space, don't rush them, but also make sure that you're taking your time into consideration as well. What are you doing while they're doing them? Okay, do you? And if you want a personal reading on what you should be doing instead of just sitting around and waiting for this person and really overanalyzing and hyping yourself up about why this person isn't answering you, and no, I don't see any third parties in this. So if you're out of communication with the person and you're wondering why you haven't heard back from them, nah, it's all you. It's all about you. You're wrapped up around them, or you have them wrapped around your finger, really, literally. They're trying to not think about you as hard as they can. So that, not trying to think about you, so they're trying to think about themselves. They're trying to work on themselves and the world around them and manifesting around their materials, but man, don't feel bad then. Reach out again and see what happens. Maybe they'll be there to answer the call this time. Maybe they were just playing hard to get. Or just maybe check up on them, see what they're kind of reflecting on within themselves. And yeah, so I hope that resonated with you, group number 1. If it did, please give me a like, give me a comment to let me know how you're resonating with this. What kind of situation are you experiencing? If you want to subscribe, I'll be offering future videos, possibly a different kind of experience as well, with ASMR experiences, with card shuffling, and a whole bunch of other great ideas I have thanks to an awesome viewer. So if you want to subscribe to see what's coming next in upcoming videos, go ahead, smash it. I'll also put up the link for my Instagram account where I post daily free energy readings. So I'll see you around there, or I'll see you on here. Thanks for watching. Hello, pile number 2, deck number 2. So why haven't you heard back from your person? Spirit, why hasn't collective number 2 heard back from their person? Spirit, why hasn't collective number 2 heard back from their person? Spirit, why has collective number 2 not heard back from their person? Why has collective number 2 not heard back from their person? Ring, 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 shuffle, shuffle. This person is hard to get right now, huh? They're definitely in the clouds. Okay, I need to drink water. And I spilled, of course. Okay, so why haven't you heard back from your person, pile number 2? This person, they're busy on a spiritual quest, okay? We have number 40, spiritual quest. We have the Pleiades, which is all about channeling and uplifting humanity. If you know about the Pleiades, this is such beautiful. We're not even going to get into it. Definitely spiritual work, okay? And we also have right next to it 29, nourish the soul, okay? 2 + 9, 11. Super spiritual as well. We have number 20, judgment, right underneath the spiritual quest, okay? This person is going places. The person that you're not hearing from, they may be actually on the go, moving. This is also a Scorpio card. Doesn't have to be just a Scorpio. It can be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So this person, I feel like, yes, they're going somewhere in life. And I feel like if they're not physically moving, they're evolving and they're definitely raising their vibration. And that's probably why you haven't heard from them, because they're doing them. They're nourishing their own soul, okay? I feel like this person doesn't want you to think. This person does not want to have you see them in this super sneaky and deceptive energy, okay? They're actually out here doing this. They're tooting their own horn. They're out chasing butterflies. You may be thinking that they're out there doing you dirty, this 7 of Swords energy, but they're really not. And I kind of feel like they're on the defense. Even though you may not be accusing them, that's just kind of how they're feeling. They have a lot of other opportunities and things that they have to take care of and do right now. Other passions that need their attentions, other things that need their energy right now. And they know that you are more than okay on your own. This person, they're also a busy being, like this Queen of Wands, okay? They're totally in their energy, doing what they love, putting energy into themselves, not necessarily the connection, okay? Doesn't mean that the connection is not there and that's not what they're thinking about. They have the 8 of Pentacles, okay? This person could be studying and working and just fully invested in it and invested in themselves. But right next to that, we have the Hierophant, okay? This person is, I feel like they're cooking up something for you. You haven't heard from them because they're doing all these positive, uplifting, spiritual and healing works on themselves and the people around them. That your connection is also getting a piece of that, which can result in a little bit of quietness, okay? It's kind of like the quiet before the storm. But the storm is going to start with some rainfall, and that rain is definitely going to be something that's going to nourish and cleanse the soul, okay, in this connection. This person's energy is also, they're the Page of Wands. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands, okay? This person is definitely learning their mind, and I feel like their hands. They're super busy with their hands right now. Their hands are either playing this flute, tooting their horn. It's either, this is how they didn't want to see you, but like, I feel like them carrying back all their shit back to their room, like just physical labor almost even, that they're just pushing through. And also with this, like kind of defending themselves and trying to get noticed with their work as well, especially with this Judgment card and that 7 of Wands. They're just working really hard for the payoff right now, okay? Especially this Page of Wands. They're putting in that energy. They're recognizing the importance and just how much energy needs to be invested in order to get the payoff of this Queen of Wands, okay? You don't just become a Queen of Wands. You gotta start from the Ace and work your way up. And this person's pretty high up right now. They're doing very well. So don't feel bad if you haven't heard from this person, because they are definitely working on themselves, but they're planning something for you, okay? The Hierophant's all about that commitment. And right next to this 8 of Pentacles, they're watching you too. They're kind of studying you, maybe studying about how you're responding to them not not quite reaching out to you, not in a negative, testy way, not in a petty way, but more as in making sure that you aren't like codependent either, because this person is very independent, standing up for themselves, working. Like all these people in these cards are all on their own, okay, going on their quest forward by themselves, for themselves, but they may be thinking about including you in that too, because their energy with this Page of Wands, we also have the Two of Cups, okay? This person feels really bonded with you, really connected to you. It's almost like I'm feeling that they want to take you along with this journey on them, but are you going to be able to keep up, okay? And right underneath that as well, we have the Star card. I feel like I just said, this time apart is healing. Everyone is doing their own work. You haven't heard from this person because they are so invested, so busy, and learning maybe even more about themselves and the things that they do, that they love to do, that it's almost like time's flying by for them. There's a lot of wands and air, a lot of fire and air, okay? That just fuels the fire. This person is just go, go, go right now, one thing after another. But they haven't forgotten about you. They really haven't. This Page of Wands is someone who even may be wishing to go into a relationship, or really wishing to reach out to you when they get the chance, once everything has kind of settled down, and you know the stars come out at night and things tend to be more wind down. This person may be planning to take you out for dinner, okay? Wine. Definitely seeing some wine or champagne here. Definitely a lot of cooking up here. So don't be surprised, pile number 2, if your person reaches out to you with a surprise or a suggestion to like catch up and go out and grab a drink, go out and just really catch up. This person loves you and cares about you, okay? But they gotta care for themselves too. You gotta understand that. So don't just sit around and wait and overanalyze why you haven't heard from this person either. I feel like this may not be exactly a romantic relationship either. I'm feeling like this is a very spiritual friendship as well. So just make sure that they're doing okay, because they got a lot on their plate. Let them know that you aren't upset with them because you haven't heard from them, or you just be understanding, okay? If you want to know more about your own specific situation and why you aren't hearing back from a very specific person, I can give a personal reading. I do offer Skype sessions, $15 for 15 minutes, 30 for 30, 45 for 45, and 50 for an hour. I'm also on Instagram. If you want to go ahead and give me a follow, you can meet me over there. I post daily free energies as well on my page. All those links will be down below, as well with my email. And if you want to make a generous donation, my PayPal link is also down there as well. So thank you for joining me on my channel, for those who have been watching and those who are new, and I will see you around next time.